get close into them and take away their range. That's why they're fighting with the pommel, is they want to use that range. Just like fighting a pole arm. When I'm coming out, you with the range, come in. Right? That's my shot.
That's what matters.
I'm going to run away from you,
Because again, when you're doing this,
and I'm going to throw shots. We call it fishing. Well, fishing, right? I'm hoping to get that shot. I'm never, as long as I do this, you can't come into me. As long as I'm backing away, you can't come into me. And notice when I'm backing away, I'm not backing up in a straight line. I'm automatically, already ingrained into me. As he's chasing me, I'm working around because I want to get that angle. If I can get over here, I can pop that elbow. I'm not popping it, it's a little heavy, by making my sword wrap around his body. I'm popping it by putting my body around his sword. All I've got to do is a little hip movement. Now I've got a clean shot. So if you're coming around and you're trying to get your shot, you're overextending yourself. The one thing you don't want to do in Amtgard is overextend yourself. That high cross, all day long, right? He can open me up all day long. The shot I want to throw is over here. No opening. All I'm doing is this little pop. If he throws a shot, I've got my block. So instead of throwing a high cross, practice coming across and popping the shoulder. I'm coming across with all my body and throwing my shot. When you start going with the high cross, all he's got to do is get one good block. And I'll teach you the block. The block is this. Throw your high, wait, you're a lefty? Yeah. Throw the high cross. Throw it again. Throw it again.
This is your sword.
Throw it again. All day long. I can hold it like this. He will never get the shot. My riposte,
Really good at that.
make it pay for it. Make it pay for it. You get good, it's going to be all body. If you can't get the body, take the arm. And all it is a chop, right? Boom. I'm coming straight in. I'm not wrapping it around. I'm not doing flip shots. I'm just coming right into the body after he makes the mistake. That high cross block is up, in, up, in. And that's a bell shot. If you fight bell, if you cross game, learn this shot. I just had my nose broke because I missed the block. One time, missed the block.
If I stab you,
all you got to do is up. And if you get it real good, you'll step into it and make them look really silly.
If I stab and miss, I pump. If I pump it in, that's down. But if I just do this,
okay, so let's go through some.
For my classes.
Yeah, let's go through some drills. Okay. Drills, bread and butter of Amtgard. Every sword knight, every badass warlord, every fighter, drills. Whether they drill with themselves or they drill with a partner. The drill with by themselves, the best one out today is called the 6-to-1 drill. What I'm going to do is, if you imagine 3 different areas here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to hit it here. And I don't have to, I'm not putting power into it. This is muscle memory. All I'm learning is muscle memory, right? So I want to generate all my power from my body. So I'm using my hips to generate the power. Okay, so now 3 different targets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work through all 6 targets. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Exactly. Now once I get good at that, I'm going to work on combos. Combos are the bread and butter of Amtgard too, right? If I can't kill you with this, I'm going to kill you with that, right? This caused your whole body to shift so you can block it. So all I got to do is flip around and now you're dead. So if I learn, we call it the TikTok, if I learn that really well, all I got to do is know how to throw this. And eventually you're going to die. So, the shot, foot forward, pointing at the target, hip into the body. Actually, I throw for the hip. I don't throw leg shots. Never throw leg shots for workers. Hip, chest, shoulder. Hip, chest.
I don't think you have a problem with being afraid of it.
Okay, now the combo.
It's not going to hurt you.
Hip,
exactly.
chest. Hip,
that's going to be pointing.
Cross, cross, cross. That's 1. Then you go chest.
Yeah, this is so much time saved from the other side.
Each time, focus on your hip. Where is your hip going?
Wrap shots?
Make sure you're accentuating the hip. You really want to put that hip into the shot.
Wrap shots are one of those
that'll
things
give you
that I have to learn
what you want.
How to throw.
Then go to the head.
Learning how the game works is more important right now
It'll teach your body when you get out there to fight. What you shouldn't be doing is thinking about what you're going to do when you're right here. If you're thinking about what you're going to do to this guy right here, you're too late. Most fighters have already figured out the game here. At this point, I figured out how I'm going to kill you. It may not work, but this is where I've decided I'm going to throw high and wrap the ass, or I'm going to wrap the ass, whatever I'm going to do. So, that drill is an excellent drill. Don't do power. Don't focus on how hard you're hitting that pel. All you're doing is learning the muscle memory. You're burning that muscle memory into your body. So when I step onto the field, I don't think about it. I go into auto mode and my hip automatically throws the shot for me.
You don't know it. You use the heavy weapon.
The reason this combo is set up is to train everything to be natural. So I can transition from a low shot to a high shot. I've trained my body to already know it's gonna, if I want to go high, I gotta pull that hip back.
So you're not using this, right?
So that's the 6 to 1 is it's an SEA drill, but you transition into Amtgard. All you gotta really do is
just relax.
When you're hitting it, imagine that that's the shoulder and not the head. You know, train to drop the shoulder instead of that. Obviously, train to your chop shots.
You want to see the tip of the sword?
Sniper shots like that. Now for drills, the first drill is my favorite. I call it the burnout drill. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get in a proper body position about one sword length away from each other, and we're just gonna fight. Every time we fight, every time I hit you, call your shot. Every time you hit me, I'll call it. 30 seconds, go. Arm.